Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm a sleep physician, and if you have insomnia, this channel is for you. Nice seeing you back, and if it's your first time on the channel, welcome. Today, we're going to talk about something I found really interesting. You think insomnia is a kind of narrow field, but you always learn something new. Today, a new way of looking at why your wake-up time is so much more important than your bedtime. So I downloaded this application called Night Owl just the other day. It was yesterday or maybe the day before yesterday. And I will post a full review of this app in the next few days. Now, I definitely found things of interest there. And one thing that was new to me was a way of thinking about when, you should get up and get out of bed, etc. People with insomnia and people in general tend to think that it is really important what time you go to bed. It is important to go to bed at the same time every night, particularly if you have a hard time sleeping. Now, as we have talked about at length on this channel, that is false. It is the wake-up time that is really, really important because it anchors your sleep phase, your sleep cycle. Now, a new way for me to look at that or to explain that is the following. Think about it this way. You are likely to be able to fall asleep about 18 hours after you wake up. Again, you're likely to be able to fall asleep 18 hours after you wake up. And where does 18 comes from? Well, most people estimate sleeping about 7 hours, but in reality sleep about 6 hours. And as we've seen again on this channel, that is very consistent. People, regardless of age or where they live in the world, seem to sleep between 6 to 6.5 hours on average. There are, of course, outliers. You may need more sleep than that. You may need less sleep than that, but most people need about 6 hours. So there are 24 hours in the day. And if you take out 6 hours that most people need for sleep, you remain with 18 hours. So if you wake up and get out of bed at, let's say, 9 a.m., then you will most likely be able to fall asleep about 18 hours later than that, which would be 1 a.m. So if you get out of bed 9 a.m., then it's very unlikely that you'll be able to fall asleep at 11 or 12, but most likely around 1 a.m. So just one more example. Let's say you would like to fall asleep about 11, then you have to, like, instead of going to bed 11, you have to think about 18 hours before 11, what time is that? And that would be 5 a.m., which sounds quite early. And again, this is not necessarily something you should be doing if you don't have any trouble sleeping, but if you have insomnia, I recommend this. Pick a wake-up time, and then don't go to bed before you feel sleepy, but expect to feel sleepy about 18 hours after that wake-up time. I hope this was helpful and as interesting to you as it was to me to learn this. I will post a full review on the app as mentioned, and if you have any comments, questions, anything I could help with, please leave a comment here or email me at insomniainsight@gmail.com. Hope to see you back here very, very soon. For now, ciao, ciao.